That really happened?
You got an A, you're out of my house. You have to have an A star.
International students are rich, spoiled, and living it up.
Listen, guys.
There might be a fight because
Nah,
Hello and welcome to Uni Enrol's Agree to Disagree. Now, this is a show where we bring you guests and throw them a few statements and we'll see whether they, agree or disagree. Now, to highlight the theme of this episode, there has been an influx of international students who have chosen to study in Malaysia. In 2024 alone, there has been a 25% increase of international students calling Malaysia home. Now, of course, you want to know how they feel like about studying in Malaysia, their experiences, the real truths. So joining us to spill the tea are 4 international guests. Without any further ado, let's have them introduce themselves.
So, apa kabar semuanya? My name is Vincent. I come from Indonesia and I am turning 21 years old. I study business psychology and yeah, that's about it.
Hello, konnichiwa. I'm Riho Aizawa. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Japan and I'm studying business major. Thank you.
你好, my name is Austin. I'm from China. I'm 18 years old and I'm studying business and communication.
Hi, 大家好. I'm Janice from China and I major in strategic marketing. Nice to see you guys in there.
All right, we actually have one more mystery guest who was introduced to us by our friends at Samsung, but he will only show up during the wild card round, so you guys will have to stay tuned. If you stay to the end of the show, we are giving something away for you guys to take home. But the condition is, you all have to stay until the end of the show, right? Stay tuned, okay? Without any further ado, let's go to our first statement. All right, let's begin. Here is our first statement. Since I arrived, I've had many culture shocks in Malaysia and I still cannot get used to it. Okay. Wow, we have 2 strongly agrees over here. So let's look at this side then. And let's start with Vincent first.
For me, it was mainly like the language. I was a little bit confused because in Indonesia we say, right, kereta is for train. When I heard people here say they have kereta, I thought it's like, wow, they drive train, so rich. And then they bring me to their car and I was like, what is this?
Itu mobil. Other than the language, what other things would you consider like a big culture shock to you?
I think for me, it was the diversity of people here. Because in Indonesia, it's very rare to see any other races other than like Indonesian people and like Chinese people. But when I went here, I saw like a lot of like diversity, you know, like a lot of like people from like Indian people, like Chinese people, a lot of Malay people also.
There are so many culture shock. Most culture shock for me is toilet is always wet.
The toilet is always wet.
When I want to go to toilet, even in shopping mall and university's toilet, the toilet seat is often wet.
Have you got used to it though?
No.
Okay, Austin, you disagreed.
Yes.
Why?
I disagreed. Because there's a lot of similar culture to China actually. But one of the culture shock, right, is that I realized people don't care about how they look when they go outside. You know what I mean? If you see a guy, if you see abang, you know, go outside, you can see they're wearing like a sandal, short pants, short t-shirt. Nobody cares.
Oh, me on a Tuesday.
Yeah, me every day. Right. Me every day now.
Yeah.
But you know, in China is a no-no because everybody cares how you look like, right? If you
Most of time.
Yeah, most of the time you have to wear long pants or socks or shoes. You cannot wear a sandal and go to a mall.
Can't hear.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I put disagree. There is cultural shock, but I love it. The other thing is when you go to the toilet, in China, there's tissue. But here, there's a water hose. The bidet. The first time I'm here, I'm like, what is this? But now it's like, oh my God, I have to use it. This is my only thing. I will not use the tissue at all.
I used to have that thought as well, and then when I went to China recently, that was the reverse culture shock that I had. I was like, there's no bidet.
Exactly.
Janice.
Yeah, I think neutral. Because I do find some cultural shocks like the weather but I have to say one thing that really shocks me is about the traffic. I don't know why. I think like everyone have a car in Malaysia. So it's not like pleasant for me because I used to like prefer the public transport. Yeah, I like the subway something and bus something. But in Malaysia, it's not so convenient.
Can I talk about transportation as well?
Of course.
Oh my God. You talk about the walking and stuff, right?
Yeah.
There is no bike lanes in Malaysia. There is, but I don't.
There
find
is
it
a bike lane.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
no pedestrian walk on the street.
It's shared.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like, you know, one time I did a challenge where I walked from here to my college. All the streets, there's no pedestrian walk. So I walk on the highway. You know how dangerous that is?
Yeah, that's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I see a lot of people walking on the side of the highway as well when they're going to work. So that's a shock to me.
Now, the next statement might actually be a little controversial. The statement is, international students are rich, spoiled, and living it up. Let them know. Let them know. Okay. The two edges over here are balancing these two. I'll keep these two to last. I want to know why you guys disagree. Let's start with Janice first. Why do you disagree with the statement?
I think it depends on how you define the luxury. Means like if during the midterm break or something vacation, you go to some Iceland to have a break, to relax yourself for a few days. If you define this as luxury, I don't think so.
No? Really? Okay. Okay.
I think the luxury means like you go to some like buy some luxury brand.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton and Gucci like that. I mean that personalities, you need to combine with the world you see, the songs you hear, not just of the brands you're wearing or just like me.
True words, so deep. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. Vincent, you also disagreed with the statement. Why?
Because I feel, at least personally a lot of international students, because I am friends with quite a lot of people who are like from like Myanmar, like Korea and stuff too. I wouldn't consider going to like mama to eat as a luxury. I think it depends, you know, on your lifestyle and yourself. Like my parents tell me, if there is something that you should never be stingy on, is food. You have to always eat until you're full.
Let's go to the ones who agree. Oh, this is some interesting takes. People, why did you agree?
I agree that, but I realized that Chinese international students are very wealthy and
Correct?
they tend to wear like branded clothes.
That's what I define as luxury.
Yeah. And then every semester break, they go to like travel abroad, another island. So I think they are so rich.
Rihol,
Yeah.
you go to Indonesia for surfing out.
Did you just go to Indonesia for something? You strongly agree.
Yes.
Why?
Listen, guys.
There might be a fight over here because she has played game and definitely strong.
First, I want to clarify. I'm from China. This is 20 ringgit, okay?
Okay.
I'm not rich. Misconception. But yeah, I've been living here for 8 years now. Most of my life, I've been studying at an international school. So most of the people that I met are international. All of them, right? I met, most of them are rich. In terms of, you know, at least 2 cars in the family, 3 cars in the family, big mansion. And most of the people in my university, when I click on their Instagram story, when I click on their WeChat, oh my God, clubbing, drinking. I don't do that because I have no money. Hey, come on. I drink one water is 1.2 ringgit. Then they go to the club, they buy one water is like what, 70 ringgit? I don't know.
You do agree that this is happening.
I
You
do
see
agree,
it,
100%.
you do see it happen.
It's next to me all the time.
Okay, to follow it up, do you think that this is a bad image for international students to have about Malaysia? Maybe they will have an impression that, oh, Malaysia is cheap. Do you feel that way because of how they put themselves?
No, definitely not. I'm an international student myself, so I don't think so at all. I mean, I strongly agree, but I'm not saying that all of them are like this. I'm saying that maybe majority or half of them are like this. The thing is, some of them, they like to flex on what they have. It's fine. It's fine. They're not spoiled because the topic is spoiled and living it up, right?
Living it up. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I don't think all of them are living it up, but some of them they are, and they are actually making this country and university's reputation bad.
It is time for a wild card round. Let's go! How long have you guys been in Malaysia?
1 year.
8 years.
2 years.
Roughly 2 years.
So you guys should know Malaysia very well.
Of course.
Let's find out. Let's do a quiz about Malaysia for our international friends.
Oh no.
I'm going to have 3 questions, but I also did mention that we have a special guest today in this wildcard round.
Who is it?
And there's none other than our friend, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Yeah, say hello. Yeah. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra actually has Google Gemini integrated, but it can do so much more, like putting into things into notes or even setting up a calendar for us. I will show all of that to you guys, but he also has a very important role today, which is to answer the questions in the quiz. So I have 3 questions over here with 3 pictures. Which one of these is the real Malaysian flag?
Oh, it's really easy.
Easy, yeah?
Easy.
You want to go?
A or B?
It's A for Austin.
A. Oh, okay. Okay. A? He does agree?
yeah.
A, I think.
A. Okay. So let's get our friend Gemini to answer the question for us, shall we?
Oh.
Okay. Watch this. I'm going to turn on the video. All right. Gemini, between A and B, which one is the correct Malaysian flag?
The correct Malaysian flag is A. The flag has 14 stripes.
Same.
Red and
It
white.
even survives the number of the stripes.
Yep, that's right.
Next.
Which one of these 2 pictures is the KL
Oh
Tower?
my god.
I'll show it over here. This is left. This is right. Okay? Between left and right, which one is the KL Tower?
The right image.
The right image?
I guess right one.
Right one?
How you guys know? What is it?
I think it's the right one.
Right one? The right one, huh? Okay. So let's ask Gemini which one is the correct answer.
Let's go.
Gemini, which one is the KL Tower?
The KL Tower is on the right, and the one on the left is the Milad Tower.
Alright, so now we've got the things over here. They've said a lot of things. You kind of want to paste that into notes. You can do that with Samsung S25 as well. Yeah, put these notes that you have given to me into Samsung Notes.
I saved the
So it's gone. Yeah, so it's saved to the notes. I can open my notes. It's right there.
Oh my god.
Right?
Actually, it's like transcript.
Yeah, it's like transcript, so you can do that for class as well. Right?
Chinese students. Next.
Which one of these 2 is the national dish of Malaysia?
Oh my god. Okay.
It's a little bit hard.
No.
Okay, I know. The one on the
The
right.
one on the right?
One, on the right, left. It's okay.
On the right?
What? I think it's left one.
The one on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, blue one. So for our viewers at home and for our international viewers at home, the right one is nasi lemak. The left one is nasi kerabu.
Nasi
Kerabu.
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 Yes, nasi kerabu. Close enough. Close enough. Okay. Both are considered Malaysian food. One is a national dish. So let's find out. In these 2 pictures, which one is the national dish of Malaysia?
Nasi lemak is Malaysia's national dish, and it's the one on the right.
So, Janice, it seems that you stayed here the shortest time. Don't worry. Let's go out for lunch tomorrow. Are you guys okay for lunch tomorrow? Yeah? All right. Hey, Gemini, set a calendar appointment for 2 p.m. at Village Park, Nasi Lemak tomorrow. And it's now put itself into our calendar. Yeah, that's right. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. Okay, I'll see you guys there. All right, see you guys there. The next statement is: it's not easy to create close friendships or date with locals.
It's a close the friendship.
Yeah, making friends with locals, like really good friends with locals.
In lives, right?
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard, yeah, it's hard. I want to see why Vincent chose neutral first.
I chose neutral because I feel, at least for me, it's quite easy to make friends for me. I can kind of talk a lot of things. I think in building close relationships, I kind of agree. It is a little bit hard, but sometimes you will meet people who are like same brain. Oh, throw a rock, or they also throw a rock. Oh, jump off a bridge. Okay, we all jump off. Okay, maybe not like that. But it's actually sometimes you really meet like a few really easy people to get along with. And in terms of dating, Yeah, that one I agree. It's actually a bit difficult because in Indonesia, people are very direct. At least me, I'm very direct. Over here, it's kind of confusing. I think it's confusing because sometimes like they will say this, but then they actually mean this.
Oh, yeah, we are quite passive aggressive. Riho,
Yes.
you agree?
Yeah. Outside university, we don't have. I don't have a chance to make a friend who is local, and then even in university, they have own group, local group. For me, it's difficult to break into their group.
I agree with Riho. I think making friends takes time, especially you are want some long-term friends. It takes time. But the only chance you can talk with the locals is maybe the team conversation.
Yeah, during class,
Yeah.
right? Austin, you disagree.
Disagree. I've been here for 8 years. And I think the biggest difference between Chinese people and Malaysian local is the culture. And again, there's so many different types of Malaysian local. Making friends with Malaysian Chinese, I think it's easier for me because since our culture is quite similar in some way.
Yeah.
And also dating again, as what Vincent said about like, the dating, not passive aggressive stuff. We did that in China too. So, right? You agree?
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
agree.
agree, see? But for other ethnicities, for example, the Indians and Malays, we can still make friends with them, but it will be a little bit difficult as the main language that we're speaking is different. Yeah, and the culture difference. And of course, as an international student, they will think, oh, you're international, you rich?
Yeah.
You know what, why you will come here, mama, let's come.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there will be misunderstanding. My closest friend, she is from Malaysia. I feel like it's still possible. It's just the cultural difference and the language barrier. Yeah.
If I were to ask you to give an advice, because you disagreed with the statement that it's not hard, right? For fellow international students as well as for local students, let's go fellow internationals first. What do you think they can do to make more friends who are local? It doesn't have to be necessarily just in Malaysia, but like just worldwide.
I think first, you have to learn the culture. Obviously, you're here in Malaysia. You have to learn about Malaysian culture, and you don't expect everyone to learn about Chinese culture, can you? To fit in, to talk with them more, and to find common topics. You don't talk about Chinese politics all the time. You don't talk about money and stuff.
Yeah.
So we should basically respect the culture and learn the culture more, I think.
Locals' perspective as well. How would you, as an international student, what do you think we can improve in terms of maybe making friends or making an effort to make friends with you guys?
So just be yourself.
Don't try hard.
Don't try too hard.
Don't try too hard.
If they like you, they like you. It's not about the ethnicity, it's about who you are.
Please speak English in the group discussion.
Okay.
in the
Oh my
university.
God. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There is some sort of perception that we have. I do want you guys to kind of like share experiences with me.
I'm scared.
Right? Share not just dating, just friendships, right? Like things that happen to you, right? Because everybody will have stereotypes,
Yeah.
right? Vincent, do you have any or?
So the stereotype was, a lot of people ask me, you can eat pork like that.
Oh, because Indonesia is that majority Muslim. Any stigmas that you guys have heard, stereotypes have? Yeah.
A lot. We are free riders.
You guys are free riders in school.
In school.
Why free riders?
They don't do any work. I think this is what most of the people's perception on the Chinese students, that they go into class, sit there, chat in Chinese, use translation for all the works, and don't do anything. Type everything in the ChatGPT, put it back.
Okay.
That's what their perception is on Chinese students. But not all Chinese students are like this. I know there's a lot, but still,
Okay.
I'm a little bit offended. But
All right.
Yeah.
Now, before we go on to our next statement, I just kind of want to get a feel about the reasons to why you guys chose Malaysia to study destination.
Since I'm taking like a business subject, I thought like, if I take a business subject in my own country, then I'm not really learning about other cultures, If I can learn about another culture, I can like maybe do business more easier.
Obviously, one's my parent. Okay, my mom's work. And literally, the way I got to Malaysia, after my year 3 last class, suddenly I go back home, my mom's like, let's go to Malaysia.
For me, because I know my future job need to use English, and so I need to find a place, to find a study environment that is full of the English.
My university has like exchange program with another countries' partners university. So with Malaysian tuition, so I choose Malaysia.
Nice choice. That's great to contextualize the last statement. Your statement is, my parents have very high expectations in sending me abroad to study.
Oh la la.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm the only one.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Let's go with you then.
My parents, right? They're the type of people who are like, you know, your grade is your grade. I know it's very different from most Chinese parents. Most Chinese parents like, okay, you got an A, you're out of my house. You have to have an A star like that. But my dad, my mom doesn't want me to get first all the time. They want me to be modest, like average. They want me to behave well in terms of how I am as a person, but not how I am academically. But the thing they have is to have my English get better compared to China, because that's the whole point. Why they send me here? They want my English to be better to talk to foreign people.
Me is kind of like Austin. My parents also think things like my past is my life need to go with my own self. So I always make decisions for whether the education or the life things are decided by myself. So they don't care about my grades at all. Pass is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have like strict to myself.
Oh, so it's a self thing.
Yeah, that's
Right?
so
You have high expectations on yourself, but not your parents having high expectations of you.
Okay, both of you guys strongly agree. I'm not sure if you guys share the same opinions, but let's hear it out. Riho?
Okay, my father has high expectations to study abroad because my father wants to expand his business to abroad, overseas. I have two younger sisters, and then both of them are studying abroad. One is in USA and one is in Australia. Like
They want to expand the business, really expand it.
One based in Australia, one based in the States, one based in Malaysia.
Wow. Did that work for your dad?
Yeah. Vincent, what about yours?
My parents have expectations for me, of course.
Of course.
But it's not very, very high. My parents are actually quite similar to you guys in the sense as like, as long as you are trying your best and you get a good score, then okay lah. But I will say lah, sometimes like they see my scores, right? They're
You are not get your best.
they see my scores like, why not higher? Like, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Why not?
See, this is like a China Chinese, Malaysian Chinese, Indonesian Chinese. Riho, welcome to the Chinese. So, you have made it to the end of the video. Let's go! Indeed, if you stuck around from the start, you will know that we did mention that there will be a giveaway.
Giveaway.
We are giving out 2 smartphones today in this video, right? There are 2 things I need you to do though. First thing you need to do is to sign up for a Samsung Education Offer Program. You need to go to the website, links in the description. You can get 20% off anything off the website based on this program. And if you put in the code Uni Enrol 5 at checkout, you will be able to get an additional 5% off on us. Number 2, we have placed a few Samsung items in this video. Now, if you guys have paid attention, you guys would know what will come next. You guys need to let us know what or how many number of boxes of Samsung boxes are in this video. If you fill up and meet these 2 conditions, you will stand a chance to be one of 2 winners of a Samsung Galaxy S24 FE. You will only be eligible if you do those 2 things we asked you to do. Alright? So all the best, good luck, wait for the announcement, link in the description. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching Uni Enrol's Agree to Disagree. Alright, for those who want to know more about what we do, you can head over to unienrol.com where you can speak to our counselors, you can sign up, and you can find out about your next university destination. Like, comment, and subscribe on what you want to know next. We really want to know what you guys want us to talk about Uni Enrol's Agree to Disagree. So your comment is so important.
Essential.
Alright, essential. Alright, without any further ado guys, let's just say bye-bye to the camera. Bye-bye! Like, comment, subscribe. Like, please.